Alright, this is a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that we're starting here. We are playing the Lost Mine of Donphandelver. It's supposed to be the mine of Phandelver, but because, like Pokemon, all of us here, it is going to be the Lost Mine of Donphandelver. And we're going to have some fun over the next months of our lives. So we have characters here. I'm just going to go in order. You can say who you are and what your character is and their race, class, and all other sorts of nice things you want to say about them. So first on my screen is Indigo.
Woo, spring break. I'm a dwarf fighter, and I beat the shit out of people.
Does this do anything to everybody?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you did it multiple times in rapid succession.
Oh, well, that wasn't intended.
There's a little loading
Alright,
I become Thor.
you're going to become Thor. Alright, so you're a dwarf fighter. And you're going to get magic powers later.
Yeah.
Because Thor. Next is Bustin.
Yep, I'm a dragon
Oh my lord.
cleric. I'm bronze.
The dragon cleric
Not
keeps
dragon,
popping up
I'm
on the
sorry.
screen.
Dragonborn cleric, and I'm bronze, so I have some electricity. But I'm also going to be a tempest cleric, so I'm going to have even more electricity. I'm just going to try to OP with electricity.
He also has that background that messes up the entire map, because
No, it
it's
doesn't.
translucent.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you so negative.
It's like built-in cloaking. Like I can hide behind it whenever I need to.
Yeah, well, I mean, you need the negative, electrons to breathe your electron, so
Exactly.
there you go. Next up we have Coconut.
The dragon's
not
still
the
popping up.
picture.
That is not me.
But
Whatever.
Yeah, so, I am playing Willif Duskweaver, who is a white dragonborn.
Why you gotta be white?
Shadow sorcerer. Because, they're... Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know. I got you. I feel
Yeah.
you.
You gotta have
Well,
the ice
because I'm a shadow sorcerer, and I wanted to... Everybody's a black dragonborn. I wanted to be the white dragonborn, because I've been spending lots of time in the Shadowfell, and I haven't lots of sunlight, so I figure it fits.
playing too
Okay.
much
And that's
of
me
Whoa.
explaining myself, too.
Okay.
two veils.
John, we have like the most NPC names.
Whoa. Next up is Super Blah. Super Blah, what's your
No
character
one
like?
cares.
Well, you see, Nick, I am an elf, particularly one from the woodland areas, who likes to wear bear skins as a hat. And later,
Are you green?
don't judge my people.
I've heard of people wearing coonskin hats, but bearskin hats less so.
Well, now, you're lucky we have a white dragonborn in our presence and not a black dragonborn. What's going on here? Anyway, yeah, so I'm like a druid. I will eventually, turn into random animals and eat people. Probably not Indigo, so he might be safe.
He's a little too hairy.
No, that's a lie. I'll probably definitely eat Indigo. He might be the first one I eat. And then I pretty much am Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. We're gonna be throwing around some
Yeah,
throwing
go
whips.
kill your tank.
If Kurama was an Animorphs, and was a female elf, that's Blah's character, right?
That's exactly right.
Alright. And last but not least, we have Psyched, whose character is hiding, apparently.
Behind that non-translucent background.
Nope.
Where Psyched is.
Oh,
Nope.
there we go.
Ah, there it is.
There he is.
I'm gonna do the thing again, if it works. It might not work.
It's actually Sabrina's sister. She
I
shoots
don't
things.
Not-
believe that's correct.
Now if that loading screen thing, like where it just goes in circles.
Yeah,
That's like frozen on my screen now.
that's because
Yeah.
you're not good at life.
Alright, so this is Vale Peregrine, and she's good at shooting things. But she is a human dragon, not human dragonborn. She's a human sorcerer with the draconic bloodline. But we know that she will not be going much more sorcerer, because that's what she used to do.
Right. She also burns things.
Yeah, she also burns things with her sorceress powers.
She shoots things and she burns things.
I'm trying to find a really nice, pleasant for the background, but there's like nothing good.
Not even sure how the background gets its color changed.
It's a secret.
And
It's a secret.
Cooper is our dungeon master, and he. Oh, in theory, she
I
can
am.
teleport,
Uber's
too.
first time. In theory, yes.
In theory.
At least at 3rd level, she'll. That's the thing.
I have an idea.
Like this.
Since we really should have done it at the beginning, but
Mhm.
we should probably say the date if this is for record.
It's January
yeah,
19th,
it's a-
7:10 p.m. Eastern
For the
Standard Time.
record,
January 19th, the year of Bahamut, 2016. And probably other people too.
Bless Bahamut.
Alright, so I guess still at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so with that we are ready to actually change from the place where people draw houses before anyone acts else. So that's good. And before someone does right now. It's gonna happen. I know it is.
That is not a fence.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm really bad at drawing phalluses.
It's probably
Yeah, especially with the mouse.
A lie.
Alright, so people are this is probably gonna load on Nick's end, so it's gonna be too bad for people trying to watch this. But here we have the world map, or it's not actually the world map, it's a map of this specific region, so you get a general idea of where you're going. So you've been commissioned by a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin, a couple of days travel southeast of the city. So Neverwinter is up. You zoom out. Pretty well-known place. And you are going on to here.
And Bussin just left.
I think back up because
Oh no.
Well, I guess this map is...
Not only did the
I'm
map
still
didn't
on
load,
Phallus.
but I also got the red box of doom.
Oh, no.
it'll say my load.
It's on the phallus map.
Oh, this is true. H21, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
Did my
On the
smiley
hook
face go into
pictures,
the
like-
chat?
Amazing.
It,
That's-
so you're making your way to Phandalin, and do
Let's
any
go
of
to
you
the
have
crags.
crags?
Yeah, let's go to the crags.
Alright, can you let Cooper do
Oh,
his
it's Phandalin.
talking? Well, I can't even connect. I can't load the map. This is awful.
What, you can't even?
For those
That's
of
fine.
you-
This
for-
map is not actually that...
For those of you millions of watching at home, you know that I don't have internet and I'm currently on my cell phone.
Yes, so I'll tack this in like in post-production. So.
I used to play
Uh,
D&D on my cell phone.
D on your thumb. Do any of you have any reason to know Gundren Rockseeker, or you all just kind of got...
I went to high
commissioned
school with them.
You went to high school. Okay.
high school.
We once
You went to Dwarf High
um,
School, right?
went on an adventure together to look for rocks.
It's true, because your likes to collect a bunch of rocks, right?
Right.
You gotta supply rocks.
And the guys we just found on the street, we paid them.
Alright, just got a gig going on. Driving a wagon. Shouldn't be anything too big, you know. Driving a wagon's not that big a deal. You know, I don't believe you have to have a wagon driver's permit to drive
I
a
mean,
wagon.
efficient in driving wagons, part of the soldier background.
Somebody type something in the chat quickly.
This is true, so you might want to be the one who is actually driving the wagon here in a
Yeah.
moment. I think everyone is over the age of 16 here in your game. I think
Except
Coconut,
for
your
you.
character's actually the youngest.
Yeah, I think, am I 16? Did I say that?
I'm 124.
It's pretty...
I can't remember where I put that. Maybe in background.
Yeah, let me...
Oh, yeah, I did put I'm 16. Yeah, because I'm a level 1 character, and I also don't generally get to play. Most of my characters are in their like 20s or 30s.
Oh, look, the map just loaded. It's all blurry though, and it's all my fault.
Well, that's fine. Like again,
My character's
I'll
52.
make it look better in post-production. Alright, so you are escorting this load of supplies, and you're going to be rewarded for doing so by an amount that is 10 gold? Probably 10 gold.
Okay.
Thereabouts. It's not extravagant because you're just driving wagon down for like maybe a day's.
Psyched has a concern that we have no backstory and this is a very weak start.
We got hyped to do something. Some people know Gundren. Some people just want money.
Alright,
I mean,
this is our
everyone's just like
backstory. We
pretty-
all meet on spring break, and
Spring break and Neverwinter.
Yeah,
it's true.
we had one too many Capri Sun, and we just the sugar rush.
Too much jungle juice.
We're having a wild time. Winter isn't
Pretty
coming.
sun. It was drinking
No.
straight up
All right, so
tequila.
this is your spring break, and you're all out of Capri Suns. So you're getting some money to buy some more Capri Suns.
Right.
Wait, so Psych doesn't have a mic? No?
He totally does. He's just being silly right now.
He doesn't want to interrupt people.
Oh,
Might
sorry.
be.
Because he's actually he's respectful. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you finish eating your muffin or whatever it was.
The shards
It
of
was a
glass.
Danish, I
Oh,
believe.
yeah, that's right. That was
If
the
we're
one
keeping
you
the
did.
canon
That's
straight.
right.
I just think a Reuben.
I assume Blah is getting the chat as well. You can see all the rolls.
Right.
All right, cool. So we're good.
Of course.
Alright,
The
so-
only roll I saw was second wind. I don't know why that happened.
But they do not hate you. The people now probably don't even remember who you are. Even though you were totally that guy who posted facetiously hateful comments in my video.
What's up? Sorry, I went to go grab something. I heard my name, and I heard giggles.
Bustin, you are
Suspect that
out
it's
of
my
Capri
expense.
Suns, and you are on delivering a caravan of supplies, so you can get paid and buy some more Capri Suns. You're currently on spring break.
Yeah, okay.
As you know, in Neverwinter, there's only 3 seasons, right? So you get spring break a little more often than you might other places.
Can we like
How
move
does
there in real
weight
life?
work? Cooper, how does the weight thing work in D&D? Never really
You-
understood it.
If you're
like-
encumbered, you move at half speed.
No, I mean like the weight, like the character's weight, like the rolls. It just really like confused me.
Oh,
Oh,
just like
it's-
assigning your character's weight?
Yeah.
It's kind of whatever. You can roll randomly for it or
Choose.
just decide how much there. Yeah.
Up to you.
So what? What are we talking about?
Like your character's like physical actual.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I weigh
you wanna
10
mix it?
pounds.
You're at 10 pounds worth. That might not be realistic, but all right.
I inhale a lot of helium.
I think I'm at 35 and a half. 35.4, yeah.
No, but seriously, I'm at like 220. I'm a beefy dude.
You and
Oh,
Hellboy.
yeah, I don't actually have...
guess
My
I also weigh
character is
220, I don't know
weightless
what-
because I'm one with the world.
I feel like that's a monk thing.
Wait, so you weigh as much as the world, you're pretty fat then.
No. See, the thing is, like, I don't know. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
So anyway, so you're going down the high road, and you got to turn off on this side road here called the Tribor Trail, and so you've just turned off this road, and the path kind of narrows into a bit of a forest that you're going through here.
I'm gonna
So-
refresh the page because I've still got that loading crap on it.
Oh yeah, the swirly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sticking there for me too. I think I'm just gonna do that ever again.
I'm pretty sure the car
I just read the page and it's cool.
Cooper, I'm pretty sure the car has oxen, not horses.
You don't know that.
I have an
Well,
important
your
question.
character would because are you on because you're. Alright, so you've got proficiency with land, so I guess you can be.
Well, it's one land vehicle, and I chose wagons.
Okay. Well, there you go. This is indeed a wagon that you are
I see
carried
grass.
in. Now, I don't know why we necessarily need 5 folk to drive a wagon, but in case some crazy stuff breaks out. And,
Yes,
So
you drift?
is this wagon covered?
yes, the wagon is covered because you don't want rain to. In the wagon, there's some supplies. You got a set of flour, some salted pork, kegs of Capri Sun,
Yeah.
some shovels, picks, and crowbars.
You guys want to see me do some donuts?
No.
Not in.
Can I use-
If you wanna
can I
try and
use-
drive the horses in it.
Not
I
in the
use-
company car!
It does belong to the company.
This is true. Yeah.
Can I use... Ooh. that's a good
Never
scene.
watched Firefly.
Gasp.
Never watched one season of Firefly, which was the only season.
Oh. I was gonna say, can I use
If you're
animal
watching
handling?
Right now, if you haven't watched Firefly, you should do so.
Can I use animal handling
Just-
on the wagon?
I get it.
The
Don't handle the
creatures
horses that way.
What is this?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
if you
go to-
click the
go to
gear on the
settings.
top right, which is universally the settings, scroll all the
Yeah.
way down and it'll say player avatar size. You can go to name only.
Or small. I go to small
I go
because
to
I
name
like
only
seeing.
because, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go name only
Because he doesn't give a shit about the time that we all spent to find our pictures.
Sean, I really don't like your avatar, like your character, like your profile picture.
I asked which one everyone thought was better, and everyone told me that one.
It just looks. I don't know.
Oh,
So
it's
the
a
cell pops up in
top-down
the chat,
picture of a
yeah.
wagon and some horses. It looked like
Yes.
It looked like some kind of like furniture piece with guitars on top that were broken.
Sorry,
I totally see that.
there might be some broken instruments as well.
So I'm just sitting at like the front of the cart, like going, yeah, it's guitars.
Yeah. This is actually the opening scene to Skyrim. We're just waiting to be killed.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going along this trail, and then coming into view.
And then dragons.
There better not be any dragons.
It's suddenly Dragonborn.
Someone probably did
There
that.
are
They
two
made.
dragonborns.
Someone probably made Skyrim into a D&D campaign.
It's probably true. There was what was it? Lord of the Rings was made from a D&D campaign, wasn't it?
What? No, the opposite.
There was something that was like a really famous story was made from a D&D campaign. I don't know what it
Like
is.
Record of Lodos War.
Look at that horse.
Is that a rogue horse?
Driz?
You see in front of you two dead horses.
No!
Killing the animals?
Yeah, for real.
The
Don't
animals-
kill the
The end
animals
of
for-
the movie, Coop.
Coconut. You already know what
Animals
happens.
have probably been dead longer than 20 minutes, but you
Like
can't
smuggle,
quite.
like-
I like how Chunk's complaining even though he knows exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, didn't you DM this?
Yeah, I've DM'd it. I've played it at least 3 or 4
Alright,
times.
so you're
Oh,
gonna
damn.
pretend like
That's
you don't
pretty
know what you're doing.
But I really hope that we actually get to the end of this one because I haven't gotten past like 5 or 6 sessions for any of them.
Why is that? Like boring? Die? What?
Spoilers.
Well, you know, it was a one shot, one time. It just things just stopped happening, and then one is every other Saturday. So it's going on right now. It's just going.
Hey guys, go to the top of the map thing, real quick. You see you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That doesn't look suspicious at all, does it?
Not at all.
No. It's literally
totally
it's
normal.
secret grass stairs.
It's the tall grass in Zelda that you have to spin cut.
Or find a
You
secret.
can't get your bike
grass.
through it, so don't
No,
even
wait,
try.
that's just for your cone breath.
Oh yeah, I study the horses' bodies from this far away because I don't want to go near that shit, even though I'm the
Alright.
fighter.
Is Vale actually up there looking for the bodies? Sure. All right. She could. Well. All right.
I guess I
so-
follow since I'm the fighter. I really hope Psyche doesn't turn into me.
Can I use spare the dying on them?
They look like they are pretty well dead.
Okay.
Kooper. I feel like
Nice.
Psyche.
Let's see, anyone who is looking at the horses. Wait a minute. Has this happened yet?
I am too, I just haven't moved my
Who's
character for the
Dragonborn
meeting.
again?
You can move my character. I'm eating. Sorry.
Okay, I'm using perception to see like the cause of death on these horses, since I'm all druidity and stuff.
All right. You actually see that they have black feathered arrows sticking in their sides, so it looks like they bled out.
I wonder what direction the air came from.
And they seem to have not been dropped right here. It seems like they may have been dragged here to
Oh, so
intentionally
they're trapped.
block.
Right, dwarf man.
What?
I'm saying to dwarf man, hey dwarf man, those arrows look really suspicious. Maybe
No!
maybe they are from possibly the opposite of... Okay, evildoers is the word I'm looking for. It looks like evildoers.
Blah's using too many big words and I hit him with my warhammer.
Right. As you continue to look at these horses, you figure out that these are the horses that Gundren Rockseeker and another guy named Sildar Hallwinter, they were riding ahead of you because they had some stuff to take care of in town before the wagon actually arrived, and you're pretty sure that these are their horses that you see lying before you dead. They might be, but everyone needs to make a perception check.
Hey Blah, how much HP do you have?
Not enough for you to be hitting me with that hammer of yours.
With that 10 damage.
I don't see shit. My hood is too low. It's blocking my sight.
All
And I
right.
got a scale in my eye.
I perceive the world in its fullest.
So I seriously could just one-shot Blah with that hammer.
You theoretically could. Only I have a natural immunity to party members of my own friendship.
We thought we're friends.
Oh.
Frenemies deal negative.
Better
damage.
question is,
my
why
world
does the cart
design
have a
is
white void all around it?
Well, they actually have like
Tokens.
what is that something, I don't know, they make snow wherever they step. They're like unicorns or something, but snow versions.
Unicorns?
Yeah.
Unicorn.
They're like Rapidash. You know how Rapidash can just like make a
What are these
rainbow and then
rules?
run
Look
on
at
it?
everybody's rules. Two.
All right, so most of you, I guess, are just kind of really dazzled at these horses, except for Kurama, who just sees the world in its fullest.
Wait, not me?
No, not even you.
Get good,
And
scrub.
so, jumping out of the trees, well, you're checking out the horses, I guess.
Because you're trying to eat the horse.
Although, okay, we may want to consider harvesting some horse meat or horse leather or horse hair before we leave.
So, Bustin, you take one, I take the other.
It looks like Finster from
Right.
Power Rangers.
We need to do a little bit. All right, so I guess everyone can go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Oh,
Well, I go
shit.
first.
Indigo goes first.
That's not necessarily true.
That negative dex, though.
Probably true.
I have to
I
click on
can't
myself.
see it.
I
Initiative.
always
No,
forget to like
no,
click on my
Which
dude.
game?
Wait, can you
Okay,
guys see my
let me-
initiative?
I cannot. Oh, hang on. Let me actually pull up the thing first. That might be a good idea.
My character sheet won't let me roll initiative.
You have to click on your character and then click
I
initiative.
did. It just
Wait, so do I have to roll initiative so...
Yes.
Okay, so...
Get wrecked.
There
Wait,
we
I'm gonna
Oh,
roll
nice.
initiative again, are you gonna
Yeah.
put one, the 19 in
there we go. What?
Wow, Kurama ended.
I rolled a 1 and then I
Oh, man. Indigo, roll it again and correct it to what you rolled before.
Okay, let's see if I can actually... See if it'll show up.
I'm gonna log out and then log back in because this is hacked.
Circle using the 19.
I'm getting god rolls today.
But Bustin, really? 0?
I mean, I'd
Just
rather...
censor it.
Indigo,
This is true. I could censor it in funny ways.
Would that be bad?
Okay, is Bustin the ugly avatar guy that's above me?
He is.
Okay. I like you, Bustin. You're not ugly, you're actually beautiful.
On the inside or the outside?
Both.
I mean, you're pretty ugly on the inside with all the intestines and... I don't know.
I would disagree.
The question is not the inside or the outside. Is it the inside X or the outside?
What?
Alright, I should be putting these guys on.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
I'm gonna give these guys little colors so I can keep track of them better.
yeah, they usually have dots. Why aren't the dots showing?
If you hold your mouse, if you put your mouse over turn of whoever it is, it'll put a yellow box around it.
Yeah, Cooper, I don't see color. No, I said I don't see colors.
Who's the rainbow?
Like, indigo.
Why aren't my buttons anywhere? This is disappointing. Oh, I'm tapping myself for 6 mana. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Now we have dots. So I know that guy next to me is Indigo, because Indigo has a red dot. So is this like
Right.
Blackjack where 21 beats a 23?
X is complaining.
He's complaining because he wants to play Diablo 3.
Okay. Okay, who is changing the background colors?
What background
what?
colors?
What are you talking about? I'm being dead serious.
I don't think anybody's changed anything.
What are you gonna do? I think you can. I'd rather you didn't, but it's possible.
Wow. Hi.
I wonder who that is that also has red. Alright, what are we doing?
Alright, so everyone except for Blah got surprised because these guys were lying in wait.
Fair enough.
She did, but she did not roll very high on the perceptions.
I forgot what spell I chose.
Hey Cooper, how do you DM on this thing?
What?
Is there...
That's what we're gonna find out. Anyway, that will make it Blah's turn, and
Okay.
there's some Gobus
So
hanging around, and they look kind of mean.
they do. I just realized I did not give myself poison spray, so that's unfortunate.
What cantrips did you take?
They probably had antidotes anyway.
I took Magic Stone and Thorn Whip.
Oh, you gotta be correct.
You just need to Thorn Whip, one of them around the neck, and just like chuck it down.
Yeah, that doesn't really work too well though, because you can only pull them 10 feet closer to the edge. And
Or pull them like 5 feet up in the air, then pull them 5 feet back down.
See how this works. Poorly.
Okay, so to start my turn, I'm going to cast my cantrip Magic Stone, which will let me imbue 3 of my little pebbles that I have, which I have 9 of, because that's the number I arbitrarily chose that I can hold in my pocket comfortably.
So you're gonna throw rocks at people.
That is true.
You want just a sling or?
No, actually, I do more damage by just throwing it.
That's your bonus action.
Yeah, that is a bonus action. And then I am actually going to... Ooh,
So
that's only
that one's
20
mine.
feet? No ways. Awesome. Okay,
We're
so
obviously going
I'm going to
4th
move
edition.
here.
Let me check that.
Yeah, because each diagonal is 5.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like that should be more than 35 feet.
10.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure how diagonals work. It's like 5, 15.
Do you have
20.
the diagonal set to not counting as 5 feet? Okay. Oh,
that is your
oh.
armor class. How hard is your to hit?
Okay, so that's 40 feet.
And I'm really hard to hit.
Okay,
especially
so
for
he's within
goblins.
range. 'cause
Okay, I think it's fixed now.
I have 60 range. I'm going to
That's
attack
the
the furthest little gnome guy with a magic stone toss.
They're goblins.
That will definitely hit for 6 damages. He looks pretty woozy.
Eat it, goblin.
I get stoned.
I'm really glad I'm not hosting the call right now.
Pretty sure I am. I don't remember.
Why not?
Alright, so it will be this guy's turn next. He'll move right here, and he sees that Blah just chucked a stone at his buddy. So he is going to...
Wait, is the goblin going before Psych?
Yes, because this is the surprise round.
Oh, for the goblins?
Correct. So he is going to shoot at Blah with his short bow. And he will connect.
Oh, that would have hit me. Wait, it's +4.
That it is.
They need to hit me with a 14 or lower to actually hit me.
What's the damage?
I feel
And he deals 4 damages.
Ah,
Wow,
that's
he
it.
could totally take... Wait, how much HP do you have?
I have 9.
Oh,
You're on level
so
1, so
right
you
down to-
don't have very much.
No.
Alright, and then this guy,
Good thing I have second wind.
he's just going to go up to the closest available person. If he wants to move.
Why am I not in front?
It's a good question. Why aren't you in front?
Shouldn't he have had
I'm in front.
disadvantage on that? I mean, he was kind of shooting through 2 people. And his buddy. Not that I'm
And a dead
complaining.
horse.
Well, he rolled a 20 anyway.
Yeah.
Can't be
No,
much
yeah,
more
you're
accurate
correct.
than
You're right.
disadvantage. You gotta say it beforehand.
After the roll's been made, the roll's been made.
Alright,
rolled-
so this guy's going to take a swing
I rolled a 19 on that
at
throw.
Vale. She has been seeing the association of people with this caravan, and
She's like the redhead from Pokemon Coliseum. No idea where she came from, but now she's a main character.
Psych, I will go if it's a North Star
I
and
believe
like
16
hit
will
all
hit.
pressure points.
What is
Looks like a 16
Psych's AC?
looks like it's 16.
Ah,
So it hits.
this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh.
Alright. Scimitar will come in and will slice Vale for 6 damage.
Oh no.
You're in ruler mode. You have to go on like the cursor.
6 damage. Right, and this guy up here, will be his turn next. He is at 1 HP. He's actually not feeling so great, but he is going to...
Kooper,
Try
you
to
don't
take a
tell us
shot.
their HP.
I didn't tell you their HP. I said he's just not feeling so
You
great.
said 1 HP.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Well, he's not feeling very good.
Hey, advance the turn order in on roll 20.
Troll one.
Boston, it's a surprise round.
Yeah, it's surprise round, so I'm just skipping around the goblins' turns. He's gonna go after Bustin.
Yeah. I mean, no.
And he does not connect.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, stop.
They don't want to hit the tank.
And he's a little bit... So he's going to kind of away a little bit. And then it'll be this last goblin's turn. And he will attempt to hit Bustin.
Kooper, do crits go before numbers that were high initiative, or...
I don't believe so. It would be a good thing to break a tie, though. 16? 16 does not hit.
I can't see. My dog's in the way. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Alright, so we are back to normal orders now, and it is Blob's turn.
Oh, baby. All right. I'm gonna throw. I believe I'm gonna throw rock number 2 at the dude that just struck at Vale.
Alright.
It did not hit.
Come on, low AC garden gnome. You have like a 5. Your AC is 5.
They're goblins.
That's a hit.
Nah, he's able to duck out of the way, unfortunately.
Oh no, that's a magic stone. It seeks. Okay.
I don't believe it's magic missile, though.
All right, that's
You
fine.
moving anywhere?
Who is that in the cabin? Not the cabin, but the thing.
The wagon. That's
Wagon.
coconut.
It's,
Yeah.
It is I.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna take cover
Little duck weaver.
kind of over here, and
That's
then
not even
use my Mask of the Wild to hide behind this little shrub.
Alright, roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Wow. You know that's the first time I've ever seen Mask of the Wild used?
Oh, balls.
So it's
Balls.
not the best stealthing, but you're giving it a go.
I feel like
And
Mask
it'll
of the
be-
Wild helps on that a little bit.
Yeah. Alright, and then it'll be Vale's turn.
Hey, Bustin, can you handle the guy in front of you?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
handle him.
'Cause I guess I'm not
So-
the save
so-
sake.
He just whacked you with a scimitar. You can give it a shot. Alright, so Vale's gonna try to disarm this guy. I gotta get a 14 attack roll. What did I say would be? So this guy's going to attempt to roll a strength... No, he will roll an acrobatics contest to see if he can avoid losing grip on his weapon. And he is barely able to hang on to it.
Has Kooper dragged you into it?
Goblin's kind of like, what are you doing? And Goblin, of course, so it sounds like, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Alright, good game.
All right, now
You gonna
next campaign.
Tighten around him a little bit or try to get away?
Was that his action, trying to steal a weapon?
Yeah, it's an attack.
Yeah, you
roll.
might be able
no.
to you can disengage.
Okay. You should do something so you don't die.
Get behind me.
Try to...
No, wouldn't he have it? Wouldn't the goblin have an attack of opportunity?
He would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, disengage. Do it.
Well,
Can I
this
hide
is
behind
an
the white
action.
void?
Oh,
no,
that's
I
true.
think it's movement.
Yeah.
I thought disengage was movement.
No, it's
What's
unless you- movement is movement.
No, I thought you could like instead of movement, you could go for like dodge or that. Well,
No,
not
those,
dash.
those are actions. Unless you have cunning action from Rogue, but nobody has that yet. So we'll just kind
Oh,
of
who's
gonna
taking a
stick
shower?
In shard.
shards of glass. It's up to you. You can either move out of the way or stick where you're at.
Yeah, because if you stay there, this guy
Possible.
up here is gonna throw like a rock at you.
That is true.
And with that
Goblins do not know throw stone.
I tried to get you into a position where you can kill him, but I missed. Might be.
He's got a short building. So what'll it be? Alright, well the goblin will take an...
Good luck. Yay!
But he will miss. Vela's hiding behind Thorin, and it will be a... This goblin up here's turn next. And he's going to take a shot at the dwarf that just ran behind.
Wait, do I have my shield out yet, or? Oh, never mind.
And
It
he will
doesn't
crit
matter.
you.
Oh no!
At least he hit me.
You did, alright.
I swear, if I go down immediately. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh no! He pops you for 10.
Oh,
Are you
Am I
done?
gonna have to use my second window already?
You might.
I can do it right now.
Tell me you like
It
started
is
with like
your turn.
11 HP.
And this goblin's not gonna move anywhere. He's just going.
Well,
He feels pretty good about himself.
I'm using my bonus action for my second.
All right.
All right, that's
It's
not
back about 60% of the damage you just took.
And so I go up here to this dwarf, and I'm gonna double-handed baseball swing with my warhammer at its head.
And give him a roll.
You should aim for the neck because that way, if he tries to duck, you'll still hit him in the head.
And I'll miss. Will I actually?
I
He
believe.
just barely ducks out of the way by the skin of his little red cap.
All
Wait,
right.
15 AC?
Yes, 15 AC. Good deduction there.
But it's a goblin.
I told you to aim for the
Good
neck, and you
deduction,
aimed for the
but he
head.
had the better duction.
I told you, aim for the neck. You see, he would have ducked right into it.
It's a possibility. The rolls are being very unkind to you guys right now. Alright, this goblin that Indigo just swung at is gonna swing back at him. But he's gonna miss. And he's gonna stay put.
That's a bad idea.
He thinks about going to dodge next attack. Alright.
He's
And
confident.
stay up here.
After-
Oh, we
Crush.
took a
I have a
dodge
question.
action,
Why
okay.
isn't Coconut going?
because I haven't reached my turn yet.
Oh, I know
Oh.
why I missed.
Oh, did you skip
Yeah,
him the first
It's,
time?
I know why I missed now
No,
because he
it's
had.
a surprise round.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right, this goblin up here who is not looking very hot.
Yeah.
is going to-
Wait, he doesn't have 15 AC. It's just because he took a dodge action before I hit him.
No, because
You're free to think that.
no, you're wrong. Because the other attack missed him at a 14 as well.
Tokens are being removing, but it's this
Everyone-
guy going to shoot at Thorin from where he is. The guy there who got whacked earlier. And it's... And he will duck back behind this tree.
Yeah, right now I have 17 AC.
Bustin'! It is your turn.
Hey, so if they have to make a save, is it a save against my spell DC?
Yes. Well, unless it's your breath weapon, in which case it's against your, like, Constitution DC?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I think I might try to do Thunderwave.
Wait, is it lightning? Is his breath weapon lightning?
Whoa, isn't Thunderwave
Yeah.
only
Thunderwave.
adjacent spaces?
That's Thunderclap.
Oh.
Thunderwave.
Coop,
Thunderwave is. Yeah.
Coop,
true.
if he used his breath weapon, if it's
Dustin,
electric,
did you want
it'd
to
be a
take
dex
Thunderclap
save.
cantrip?
Thunderclap. I didn't look at it. I remember you were saying something about it. I might end up doing that actually.
Okay, I'll let you take it after you get a look at it.
Yeah, I'll look at it after this turn, but I'm gonna do Thunder Wave. It's probably gonna fail.
It was
I
a
should
15-foot cube, right?
Yep, I should probably just attack.
Where is your?
Oh, you,
Okay,
Shouldn't you save it for when you can only hit both
Constitution
guys?
save. I don't know. I feel like they might do well. We'll see what happens.
I feel like
Fuck
you
it.
shouldn't do it.
Well, where is your 15-foot cube going to be?
I feel like you should just attack.
So I feel like you're not going to be able to hit more than one
5,
guy.
10, 15. Oh, 15. Got you. 15.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube, so it's
This would
basically
be 3 times.
this fits
5.
a 3x3 square.
Yeah,
I believe.
that makes
Weston,
sense. Never
that's not
mind.
a good
I'll just
idea.
attack
You're gonna
that.
hit the horses.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, the
no.
horses
Do
are
it.
already dead,
Do
so
it. You might
loud
be able to
noise is
cook.
not gonna
You might be
bother
able to cook them in the process.
Wait, is it a
Well,
con? Wait, is it a con save?
I believe.
You got the con save.
Dude, my con's 17.
Dude, just attack. You should just attack. They have like 7
so,
HP.
yeah, you can do.
You can
So
attack.
it's range of self, 15-foot cube. Is there like a
Screw
good
it.
square drawing tool?
I will not hold anything.
You're gonna
Attack
hit
the guy in front of
Indigo.
me.
Don't hit Indigo.
I'm attack. I'm
Dude,
attacking the
I-
guy in front of me.
I have really good con.
Hang on, I'm trying to see where.
Oh my
you're
god, are you
putting
serious?
this. Oh, you're just gonna attack. All right. 13 will not connect.
Yep. Sweet. Thanks, guys.
Got you, fam.
All right, Broken Nut. Let's go.
All right. All right. Save us, please, Willow Duskweaver.
Yes. Okay. So, which one of these guys looks hurt the most? Of Bustin and whoever the red is.
I don't think either have been
Uh,
hit.
Thorin, you noticed, got hit, and he took a deep breath, and he looked a little bit better now, but he doesn't look like he's in tip-top shape.
Did you say thunderclap?
Which one's Thorin again?
It's the dwarf.
Okay. So, let's jump. He needs to make a con save.
He will make it. Well, he will try to make it.
Fail?
Very poorly.
Alright, so he takes 6 cold damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
He is over there just shivering away.
Which one? Was that the one on the
Yeah.
right?
That is the one on the
Yeah,
right
on
next
the
to
right.
it.
That was the one on the right.
Okay.
Alright, you're just gonna stay put?
Yeah, and that's it, I'm done.
Alright. So it is now this guy next to Bustin's turn, and he is gonna take a swing. And he's gonna miss.
Well, Sek, you should be able to take care of the one on the right since it has
And
one
he's
HP
gonna-
left.
He is going to get a little bit away, and he is gonna get away in such a way that you're not gonna be able to make an attack of opportunity.
Wait, I thought disengage. Cooper, you
He
said
wasn't in
disengage
an
wasn't a move
adjacent
action.
spot.
They might have the ability to do it as a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna move up one little space here, I think.
Wait, why couldn't I attack him?
He disengaged.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I
But he
have this
already
shot,
attacks.
It's a bonus action.
That's but
60-foot
bonus
range.
action only enemies get.
I mean, rogues get it too. So.
He's an enemy.
Alright, so you're gonna try to shuck a stone at the goblin all the way up there?
I think so. I'm in range. You got it.
Alright. Yeah, you can probably make that throw.
Like, I could climb up on
It's a
top
magic
of... I can
stone, so-
Yeah, okay. Let's go for it. This is my final...
on top of the wagon throw. It's a magic stone, so it can probably get through there.
Why couldn't I get that one the
yeah.
first time? Okay.
Alright, yeah, even if he had some cover, he's not gonna take that. So he just slumps over, and his attempts at a potential getaway are squashed. You just beat him right on the head, and he is out. And it is Vale's turn. Unless you want to move somewhere.
I am going to not move.
Alright. Vale is standing in front of the wagon.
Is that Breath of Fire 3?
Yep.
We need...
Oh, yeah.
No. What are you doing? Methinks Veil should kill the guy. Yeah!
A 20 definitely connects with him. And he is out.
Womp womp.
Yeah. Get wrecked.
Just takes it right between the eyes.
Yeah. Right between the eyes.
She can do so. Fail has a scimitar.
Yeah!
All right.
Were you unarmed
First loot.
prior to that, except for the crossbow? Wow. Alright, now you have a weapon.
All right. This guy is seeing some of his friends drop down, but he is going to. Let's see. Who is he going to take a shot at? Let's decide randomly. He is going to take a shot.
Bustin'.
It is indeed going to be Bustin'.
I don't think, like,
And
whenever
he miss. He's kind of gonna get a little bit up here, and it will be Indigo's turn.
So, I'm gonna walk over, let's say right about in front of Bustin'. Maybe like right here. I'm gonna Captain America my shield at this goblin.
You're gonna throw your shield?
Yeah, what would I roll for that?
It's an improvised weapon. I'd say you can probably throw that 10 feet.
Oh,
That's-
Captain
yeah,
America
that's-
over here.
One second, I have to make
Should
the weapon
probably
real
roll
quick.
strength, right?
Throw would probably be strength, yeah.
Do you want me to make a? You want me to make like a strength check or?
Your strength is pretty high anyway,
You
right?
could probably roll a d6 for damage, right?
Never mind.
Okay. That's pretty poor.
So, like, he loses grip or, like, stumbles. Doesn't get off a throw.
I mean, I'll let you guys make the attack roll if you want to. I just need to see exactly what the...
Well, he's not looking at me, so wouldn't it be?
Advantage? Yeah.
He's kind of sneakily getting away.
Yeah, okay, let's roll a 1d4.
Well, you see if you would hit first.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that'd be a d20 plus 3.
That should go with him.
Maybe give him, like, half damage rounded down for a low strength roll.
What are the rules in improviser?
I totally thought I had taken false life instead of mage armor.
And then I'm gonna
If
use.
you want to fix that, that's fine.
Wait, so that's him?
Yeah, I'd say you get him.
Okay, then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to be like right here and whisper in his ear, "I'm coming for you."
Oh!
You should have just...
He kind of gets a little bit of fear in his eyes. He's just been whacked by a shield. He just like took it right on the shin.
It's all over now.
It's all...
Alright, this guy... What turn is this guy? This guy is the guy who just got his scimitar yoinked by Vale. So he doesn't get a turn. That will lead it to being Bustin's turn.
Let's see. I'm going to just run up to this herpaderp over here. I'm gonna bash him.
Which one?
This
Which
herpaderp.
herpaderp?
You should...
This herpaderp.
We
Wait,
never
Bustin', do you have a
learned.
shield?
We never
So if you
learned.
derp his herps.
You gotta go
No.
after the one that's getting away.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna lie. I'm typing up a report right now for one of my classes.
Ah, attaboy.
Sorry. Well, wait a minute. Where was I? Over here? I can't even reach that guy. Well,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
totally
I
could
could.
have.
all right, totally.
Too late
That's-
now.
Yeah, horse isn't gonna be that tough to get
And
through.
then
We can jump on top
I gotta
of him.
step over the dead horses though.
There's some space under this tree branch. You can walk around it.
How's he looking?
He's looking perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go baller style, hang on to this guy here, fake him out, and then I'm going to cast a Guiding Bolt on this derp that's running away.
Alright, roll the actual d20 for that.
For what? Water roll
It's an attack roll, isn't it?
No, I just clicked it. Look. It's a
Yeah,
spell.
you don't have... Yeah, it is a spell, but it's a ranged attack roll.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't click the attack thing in there. But if it hits, it'll take 12 damage.
Hit.
Hold on.
It should be,
Is that a cantrip or is that oh, it's a level 1 spell. Never mind.
That's a level 1 spell.
I was gonna say that's a really good cantrip.
Yeah, that should be, what's your wisdom?
1d20 plus 5.
Okay.
Wow, Boston, that's better than Dissonant Whisper.
Don't miss.
Ooh.
Wait, no, it isn't.
You just connect with him, and he is bolted. I think that's the one that makes him kind of glimmer, so his corpse is sort of sparkly.
Nice.
Yep.
Wait, Boston, but that's not as good as Dissonant Whisper.
Yeah, I know. No,
Well,
it's-
and Whisper doesn't give advantage on your attack roll.
Wait, no. Wait.
Or on
Wait,
dex.
Dissonant Whisper does 3d6, so actually no, it does more.
Is that one's a save too, though, right? I think that one's a wisdom save for psychic
What?
damage.
Yeah, I
Just
think
not
it was
whispers?
Yeah.
secret.
And so Busted just drops this guy, and that will lead it to being Willow's turn.
Alright, well, Willif sees that there is Chump. And he's gonna Ray of Frost at that loser. And he's probably gonna miss at that
He
loser.
jumps over your Ray of Frost,
Fair
unfortunately.
enough. That is the only thing that I do.
Alright, I know.
Oh, it's loser's
And it
turn.
is now this guy's turn, and he's kind of spooked. So he is going to...
Kooper, has he pooped himself yet?
You roll perception.
Yet, is the word that I heard.
You should roll nature.
See if nature is called. Yeah, yes, roll nature. See if nature is called. Oh, whether nature is called or not, you're not
No.
sure. You can't get a good look at his pants.
No, the
So-
poop. He pooped himself. It just went back inside.
He's prairie
You just sucked
dogging
it
it.
back up. All right, so he's gonna do a little shifty move to get over there. He sees all of his friends and companions are dead, and
Please let him trip over his dead friend.
he is gonna do not such a thing, but he is gonna get up here. He looks pretty spooked, and it is Blonde's turn.
How's he looking health-wise?
Health-wise, he looks like he's taken a hit or two.
Okay. I think I got this right.
If you don't, throw more hammer at him.
I don't believe that has a throw range.
I'm gonna make it a throw range.
I could believe you might be able to throw it 10 feet. So I could see that happening.
No!
I don't know. You probably shouldn't, but
This is awful. He's
do
one movement
disadvantage.
out of my Thorn Whip range. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna...
Wait, is Thorn Whip a bonus action or?
you can move before you
Yeah,
attack, right?
yeah.
So,
Alright, I'm gonna move up here next to Vale. And, hi. I'm going to, imbue one more stone. Just the one.
okay.
And, we're gonna give it an old chuckaroo at the guy over there.
All right. That's kind of going like right through the middle. But add some magic stuff. I'll let it slide.
I mean, I could move into a clear space.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
I just figured it was a shorter shrub.
He takes a magic stone to the head, and he falls over dead.
Hey!
So I pick up my shield, I guess.
Pick up your shield, and with that, it does not appear that there are any more goblins in the area.
Okay, loot the dead horses.
Okay, so what I want to do is roll. What do I roll if I want to search the guy that Vale's standing on for some gold and also the stone that I threw at him?
I guess investigation would work.
No, you can just search it. You don't need to roll anything.
Okay, I'm gonna search him. I'm gonna search him for any gold or
Yeah,
other
let's see.
valuables, as well as the stone that I threw at him.
Alright, you definitely find the stone. You are well versed at picking up stones, I'm pretty sure.
Wee.
This looks just a regular... Nah, Vale is, she's looking a little worse for the wear, but she's so far okay.
It's okay, guys. I'm okay.
Alright, I'll say... on the goblin you look at, he's got 2 silver
Okay.
in his pocket. He wasn't carrying very much.
Thanks, friend.
Hey, Coop, could you put the volume down a little bit?
Volume on. Off, I mean.
Okay.
It scarcely plays at all for me, so it's difficult for me to tell.
That's better.
Alright.
So.
Oh, Coop, I searched the horses.
You search the horses?
Yeah.
Well, you don't really see anything there besides the arrows. There's no...
Alright, I want
Actually,
to.
it's not true.
Can I roll perception to
Uh,
see if my character can like pick something up around like where the 3 goblins were trying to flee to before they died?
You're free to walk up there and check.
I'll walk here and I will go no further.
Nah.
Might be. Won't be on, I don't think we'll be on the screen very much longer anyway. Also, Indigo, you're looking around. Anything in particular you're looking at?
Just to see if there's anything on the horses, like saddles and stuff like that.
You do see a saddlebag. You want to look inside?
Yeah.
It is actually empty. Looks like it has been looted, and close by there is a empty leather case that looks like it's used for holding maps.
Well, I take it, and I put the saddle on Bustin. I'm gonna ride him into battle.
As you come up to me, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on you.
I'm gonna roll.
So.
I'm gonna try to
I
stab
think-
him.
Okay, guys. Okay, settle down. Settle
I'm
down.
gonna try to ring of frost you. I'm gonna do a fireball. And now we have a TPK. Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah. I was totally kidding.
I kind of
Okay.
assumed you were.
I
Darn.
mean, I was kidding about putting this on you.
I'm rolling animal handling with advantage to get these guys. Okay.
As far as Vale can tell, everyone is telling the truth for why they're here. I think she's just in it funny.
Okay, alright. That's enough. Settle down, settle down. Alright, so, I wouldn't Alright, here's the thing. I'm gonna roll
Cooper,
for...
I take off a horse leg.
I'm gonna roll for medicine to see if I can stop the bleeding.
Not severely bleeding.
Ah, okay.
But Cooper, I break off a horse leg.
Willith is not eating.
I don't believe he got hit a single time.
Who
It's
didn't?
true.
Looking at this guy.
That's because he was freaking
Willith never even
hiding.
got attacked.
He was hiding behind the guitars the entire time.
Hiding behind the guitars.
Cooper, can I break off one of the horse's legs?
No, just leave the horses alone.
Sure, you you break off one of the horse's legs.
Hold on. I'm gonna...
The horses
Can we make-
offer no
That
resistance.
counts as an improvised weapon.
Alright, I persuade him not to do that.
Too bad. I'm gonna intimidate you.
You discover that the leg you've ripped off has quite a bit of horsepower.
Okay, because I'll make you hungry later.
I get it.
Alright, you failed to intimidate me because I'm wearing a bear skin on my face.
Hit you with my warhammer.
You miss.
Jesus.
Let's roll for that.
No, there's
You
no
serious
rolling.
right
You
now?
miss. You can't hit me because I am
Alright, so
a legend.
Yeah, I miss.
so you notice the goblins going up, trying to escape towards the. I guess on this map it would be the
Obscure part of the
northwest
forest.
corner.
So we just not gonna loot the rest of them, or?
You could.
Okay,
Wilf is gonna
since
look
we're
at
on
the-
a gravel... This is like a gravel road, right?
What is Willow doing? Looting that guy?
I
Well,
feel
if
like
it's still
Indigo's
moving.
about to set off a booby trap.
I think that's the guy that Blah just looted.
Cooper, I take
Yeah,
one of
I
the
just looted
goblin.
him.
Cooper,
Never
I
mind.
take one of the goblin corpses and put it on the cart.
No,
Vale is
you're
looting
not doing that.
here.
You're not doing that.
Yes, I am.
And he,
She finds 1 silver.
But Cooper, did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
I'm putting the goblin corpses on the cart.
You're you are free to drag a goblin corpse and add it to the list of supplies that are headed toward the village.
I'm gonna
Not
make
like-
it into a puppet. Put it on a puppet show for kids.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. I don't know. I'm going to ask you if I can pick up some rocks on the ground.
Sure. There's definitely some rocks along the road.
Okay, I came up with a soft cap of 9 rocks, and that's how many I can carry at a time, just for
Okay.
the sake of me not having. Nah, they're like skipping rocks that you would throw on a lake.
Can you cast it on a goblin?
You only find one rock that's suitable for throwing.
1 rock? Okay. Sure.
You might be able to do so.
If you can find me the inventory to replace. Alright, so you guys want to go investigate those hidden grass stairs?
You're certainly free to just, tie off the wagon. The horses will stay right where they are.
We should probably look for we should look for our missing acquaintances, right?
Who?
Yeah, you do know that these 2 horses belong to Gundar and Rockseeker is the guy who is going to give you some monies for delivering the wagon.
Right.
And there was also some other guy.
And
Some
as a
fighters
fellow
like that.
rock seeker, I think I want to find him.
All right.
Well, I'm also a rock seeker because I'm a dwarf.
Right.
That's also racist.
I think Vale's getting a little ahead of herself.
Let's see. Go. As you're walking up that way, roll a perception check.
Yeah, why aren't we taking a cart with us, by the way?
Vale also roll a perception check.
Wilf moves the cart off to the side of the road.
All right.
Because, yeah, he doesn't want to create a traffic jam.
The cart is parked.
Is it a psyched slash?
No, it's a hack and slash.
Ooh.
All right. And you notice out of the corner of the trees,
Corner of the... Man, I never seen no square trees before. We must be playing Minecraft.
See a little thing over there. Looks like it might have some berries.
Ooh, are they good berries?
Someone wants to come up and
I pushed
Ooh.
Blot into the goblin corpse.
I'm gonna
I pushed-
go walk over
I pushed
here.
Blot into
I'll
the
take
goblin
purple
corpse.
ones, they turn you invisible.
But Cooper, I push Blah before he moves into the
Here you
goblin
go, please
corpse
shut up.
and run to the tree.
you run the little
I
berry
roll
tree
invisible dice to ignore whatever you said.
thing. Do you want to roll a strength contest to actually push him
No, I
No,
fail.
he fails.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll nature to see if these berries are good for consumption.
That
I'm gonna
is
roll nature,
exactly what
too.
I was about to ask you to do.
I don't know.
All right, Blah, you know exactly what these are. Indigo, not so much.
I take a
Blah, you
berry.
know these are called oran berries. They are... They will
have-
restore some of your health when you eat one. They are definitely good to eat. And you also know that you can only eat them if you are not feeling great, code for under half your max HP.
Okay.
I take all of
how
them.
many? How many?
There are 2 of them there.
All right, I
I
will
take
take
both
both
of
of them. All right.
No.
So
Blah, I'm taking.
So,
I will keep the berries because I am a druid and I win.
Cooper,
So I
I'm
have
gonna
both
keep-
oran berries in
I'm a
my
fighter.
inventory. I'm walking away.
Alright.
I steal the berries from Blah.
roll sleight of hand.
You bitch. Okay. I will roll.
What, a roll perception to notice if he's stealing?
Yeah.
I still crit my sleight of hand.
You did, but you had a -1, so I think in most rolls, I think a 20 does beat a 19.
But does it beat a crit?
Oh.
Nah, it's a crit though.
All right.
You can just not reward that.
You can ignore that because, like, okay, if you get like some moves like Frost Breath always crit, but they're still weak. And he's a fighter.
Indigo, you grab it, but Blah does kind of notice. He gets the feeling that...
I don't care. I'll
And
just tell Blah, hey,
I will
this
tell
thing.
I will tell Indigo, if there comes a time when you really need this, I will give it to you.
I already have them, so.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Settle down.
You rolled perception, not like you saw me steal them, but you didn't take them back.
No, see, the perception was to see that you were attempting to take them,
I crit my sleight of hand.
but you also are still weaker than my actual perception because I can perceive the entire world in its fullness.
Blah, you wanna see who's weaker?
I'm pretty sure that a 106-pound female elf is going to be weaker physically than a fighter.
With a warhammer.
Your
The
war.
crit damage.
Okay.
You
Meanwhile,
didn't even describe the fighter. It could be a 26-pound gnome with a bow.
I'm pretty sure he said earlier he like 10 pounds, so...
I know.
Okay, but he has like a dwarven strength from eating rocks without milk.
Without milk.
That's savage.
Makes
You
him a
do
man.
notice that Vale looks like she might be kind of low on HP.
How tough am I?
Okay, I will ask Vale to come over to me and present her with an oranberry if she ever gets over here.
Man, Cooper, you don't let me have any fun. Can't just let me steal things from the druid.
No.
No, I like to steal the one thing. I might want to grab it back.
Okay, so what is the roll for that? For the oranberries?
Is Vale wanting to eat a berry?
C. He's writing C in Spanish.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, okay. What's
That doesn't
Alright.
know what you're saying.
How much HP is Vale at?
Oh, I get the joke.
one HP? Nice. I'm pretty sure that's under half.
1 HP. Yeah, that's right. I think she is a 1. She will recover 5 HP.
Okay. I was gonna roll a
It's a
dice.
very tasty berry.
Ah, yay. Alright, don't waste it. So does anybody who's like tanky and has some HP want to go discover things?
Well, Bustin, you first.
Yeah, I'll go. Where are we going?
You know that big, clearly suspicious-looking block of grass?
All right, I'm gonna see what's in there.
Alright, it is just a thicket, but you can certainly walk through. And in fact, you notice that there's kind of been a worn path through this thicket.
Worn path through it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like
think
people
we should just
constantly come
continue.
through this thicket.
We should ask the druid if it
Mhm.
looks like goblin tracks.
Let's do it. Nature? Perception? Investigation?
Survival, I think.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go
that's
back to the
good.
cart. You guys have fun.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you definitely identified. These are goblin tracks.
Okay.
All right. Where? What direction are they going in?
They are going in the northwest direction.
North, east, south, west. That direction.
Yeah.
But if we go northwest, will it lead to our destination?
It may
No,
not
we
be
have
our
to go-
final
If
destination.
not,
It will lead to a
there are
destination.
goblin tracks heading up that way, as Blod
Where-
noticed.
So wait, where are we? When we're going east, don't we have to go east, like northeast?
We have to go east.
Northeast is this way. Well,
Hey guys,
On
we
the
should
map.
follow that trail.
The regular trail.
I
Yeah,
think
we
this,
should follow the
this
regular trail.
Definitely not the regular trail. We should
I
follow the
think-
goblin trail.
I think technically to the left of the map is north on this orientation on the world map, but disregard that. It's to the
Left.
top left.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think.
I'd like to just deliver to find where these guys
Cooper.
went. So
Well,
I think we should go over there.
would the Cooper, would the cart be go through the thicket?
The cart would not make it through the thicket, but it's probably safe to leave the horses tied up here on the side of the road.
Not gonna do that.
okay. So does Indigo want to just sit with the horses?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of. You guys kind of need me.
Yeah, we kind of do. So
Not
you should
necessarily
stop
true.
being a poop.
Okay, so
All right.
Anyone's feeling particularly antisocial, they're free to stay behind, but
Recently, I've
Then we
learned
have
when
listed.
the DM says generally this is okay, it's probably okay. But also when he
Cooper.
says generally you should probably not do that, to not touch the chest because then bad things happen.
Cooper, can I find a really sharp stick?
Why?
the goblins have scimitars.
Well, I was gonna make a post with the dead goblin corpse to ward off people.
Jeez.
Post?
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna put a goblin on a sharp
basically-
stick as like a sign to
He
ward
wants
off
to
people.
impale the goblin and put
Pretty
his
much.
head out.
I mean, they had short bows with arrows, so you could impale it on an arrowhead.
Ooh,
Okay.
speaking of, can I go over here and take this guy's short bow with some arrows?
You are free to do so.
Cool.
He has a short bow and
Hey Cooper, are scimitars throwable?
generally not, no.
Okay.
How many arrows do I find?
You find included with him. He had 9 arrows
Alright, that's fine.
in his quip, and you can grab his quip too.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys want to move on?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone can just move their person up here. There's not actually a map for this next part. I'll just talk through it. It's kind of short.
Oops. Oh, crap.
I'm pretty sure the
off screen.
D6
Can't touch my guy now.
Is damage dice for a short bow D6?
Yes. D6 plus Dex.
My guy's off screen. I can't touch him.
That's fine.
There he
Everyone's
is.
about to be.
Oh.
Everyone's about to be off screen anyway.
What's
Okay.
the range
Alright,
for a
so
short bow?
you're heading down a trail, and yeah, you figure based on the bush and how many goblins have been coming through here that this is a common ambush site for these goblins, and that's probably why the horses got ambushed around this area too. So you're walking down the this trail here, and who's gonna be in the lead?
I will.
Wait, should we take a short rest first, or yes, you guys want to keep going?
I mean, you're free to take a short rest if you want.
I don't think we have enough time because we're trying to, find our friends. Not our friends, but the guys we know before they die.
Well, if all we're doing is walking, that is a short rest.
That's not kind of true.
Of course, you also only have 1 hit dice at level 1, so
I just want to get my second wind back.
that's true.
I mean, we can if you guys
Yeah,
want.
just a brisk, not brisk, a leisurely walk. Looks like this trail is going to last a total of 5 miles, so Yeah, that would probably give you enough time for a short rest. And we have Undertale people being drawn on the screen here, maybe. All right.
Okay. What is the range on it?
So bust. It is 80 feet, 320 long.
Okay.
All right. Bustin', I'm looking at your thing.
Okay.
Right.
After careful review, I have concluded that you are correct. Walking is not a short.
Okay.
So,
Like sit around the cart.
wait, what are we doing?
I want to take a short rest, but I guess no one else is really hurt besides. Well, no one important is really hurt.
Yeah, why would we take a short rest?
You want to take a short rest now, or before you start heading up the trail?
Nah. I don't want to take a short rest at all.
No, I don't think we need to.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, let's keep going then.
All right. So Bustin's taking the lead, and you're
I
walking.
think
up
I should take the lead.
You're just trying to take every short rest you can because we're so
Gust Fighter.
desperate
Why
for one
is... Where did all this art come from? Art is a
What
strong
art?
word.
The graffiti is real. All right, so Bustin, you have a pretty good passive perception, and you're in the lead. And
I think I should be in the lead.
Then go up there.
as you are walking down the trail, what are you doing? Just kind of leisurely walking down, pimp walking down?
I'm trying to follow the trail to see what I can see. So hopefully, Blah's coming with me, so we can kind of see where this trail's going.
All right, so you're watching pretty close, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm like on alert. Like I'm keeping my shield up.
I'm following slightly behind so I can be,
Useful.
be aware of things.
All right. About 10 minutes heading down the trail, Bustin, you are able to spot that there is a hidden snare trap.
I jump in.
Does anybody want to stop Indigo from jumping into
I do.
This
what is
kid.
identified as...
No.
Yeah, I'm going to persuasion.
How are you persuasion him? All right.
Actually,
And by jump in, I mean I
Yeah.
was gonna set it off.
let's
and
go
not
with
kill
persuasion.
He does not care at all.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so I'm gonna.
Nice. Can you guys erase the words and stuff?
I'm gonna persuade Blah to jump in instead.
Blah is a wise druid who's 124 years old, so he doesn't think that's a good idea anyway.